Carabao Cup third round, Arsenal 2, Port Vale 0, through to the fourth round, and we're playing Brighton at home in the next fixture. I would like to say it was a comfortable victory. I don't think Port Vale had one shot all game. It was good to see Max Downen jump on for the last 20 minutes. No, even I think he got a half hour. Good to see him get some minutes. Good to see Ranieri play a full 90. He definitely needs the minutes, but I thought he played quite well. The thing is, it's like when these players don't play week in, week out, or even get 20 minutes every week, we can't really expect them to just create magic out of nowhere. But I still believe we played well. Unfortunately, it was a boring game. I'm not going to try and sugarcoat it. It was quite a boring, dull game. Wasn't much going on. I feel like Port Vale didn't play that well either. It wasn't really much happening, man. It was a game we needed to win. We got the win. We got out of there when we're through to the next round. That's what more can we ask for. 2-0 against a League 2 team. I don't even think... No, sorry, not League 2. They're League 1. And they're in the bottom half of the table. They're in the same league as Luton, Northampton, Stevenage, Bolton. They're not a great side. They had most of their best players out. I think Cole, their main guy, the striker, was off. He only came on for the last 20 minutes or so. He got a shot off. If we go through the players, first start with the goals. Eze with his first goal for Arsenal. I think it was Martinelli drove down the left, crossed into, I believe, Ranieri. Ranieri kind of went for a flick. Looked like he completely missed it, but was it Ranieri or Skelly? Actually, I think it might have been Skelly, I'm not too sure, can't remember. Went for the flick, completely missed it. No, it was Ranieri, sorry, not Skelly. Martinelli squares it, Ranieri misses it, Eze side foot, great finish. Great first goal for Arsenal. That'll boost his confidence, and hopefully we can see Eze starting against Newcastle in a similar role with Rice and Zubimendi. I think that for me, Arteta was interviewed after and said about the guy said like, boom, is Eze going to be a starter or is that his favourite position? And he said it depends on the players around him. So I don't know what that means. Does that mean if Odegaard's in, Eze goes to the left? If Odegaard's out, Eze goes in the middle? I don't know. But anyway, good goal. Glad he got his first goal. First half, I'd say Skelly played well. Some good hold-up play, drew a lot of fouls. Saka holding up the ball really well. Didn't really create much. I'll be honest with you, the amount of possession we had didn't really equate to how many shots we had or should have had. Had a lot of possession, a lot of passes, just dinking it in and around the box, across defence, across midfield, square balls here. Not really much going forward. Second half, super sub again. It's coming like these men just want to come on the sub and score because Trossard's come on again. Trossard's come on again and scored. There's a sub, took the ball down from, not Mascara, it was Saliba. Saliba's through ball, long ball as well. So I mean, one long ball through and none of this messing around. Trossard's taking it down. He's turned inside. He's got the shot off down to the near post. 2-0. Just direct football. And we don't see it enough sometimes. We really don't. And when we see it, it worked. When we saw it with Eze's through ball to Martinelli, it worked. When we saw the one against, was it Bilbao? Yeah, the one for Martinelli's goal, it worked. So we really want to see more of it, Trossard 2-0. Say Substitutes, it was good to see Dalman. Gabby came on, Victor came on. Not really had a great game. It's good to see Max Dalman, good to see Wanyeri. I'm from the Arsene Wenger area, so I like to see the youngsters and our Team B playing in these type of matches. And even against Brighton, part of me is like, just go out there and win it. But then the other part of me is like, just play our young, play Dalman. Start Wanyeri, start Skelly, start Ben White, start Kepa, Norgard. All the players who aren't hitting first teams, I'd happily watch them start against Brighton. Yes, Brighton are a Premier League team. Yes, Brighton, if you're playing in the Premier League, no pushover anyway. But this is the Carabao Cup. I'm a fan for it. Let me know what you guys think. Would you rather a first team, or would you happy to see the youngsters playing in the Carabao Cup? Because I feel like, yeah, it's a big decision for Arteta to make, who's going to play in the next round. But Trossard's goal, let's go Kepa. I don't think Kepa even made a save. I don't think Port Vale had one shot on target. They had a couple shots over and one wide or two wide, but nothing on target for Kepa to actually save. So wouldn't even know what to rate him. Didn't save nothing. Ben White didn't have a great game. Skelly, I thought, played really well in the first half with hold-up play. Seemed like he was scared to go. Do you know what? Actually, I was watching it thinking that Lewis-Skelly looks like a different player, as in he's more reserved, he's more cautious, he's not just going forward, he's not inverting as much, he's sticking to the position. Once he gets to a certain area, he's giving the ball. I think that's just pure instructions. But I feel like we're losing a bit of the Lewis-Skelly we saw last season, where he was adventurous going forward. Yes, he may have got a few yellow cards and a red card or whatever, but I feel like I preferred that Skelly. Mascara played well. I think he put 1 foot right. Everyone's saying he hasn't put a foot wrong. He went to play a square ball. It's actually a good opportunity for them to score, really. They haven't capitalised on it. Saliba obviously made the goal for Trossard, but other than that, played okay. Midfield, Wanyeri had a glimpse at goal first half. I went for a corner. Had a glimpse of goal second half, but like injury time. Other than that, really didn't do too much. Mourinho, I thought a couple good turns here and there, but nothing really going forward again. Like, I don't know what they say to Mourinho when he's playing for Spain to go score hat-tricks, but I don't ever see him shooting for Arsenal. It's like he's a different player. It's not the same Mikel Mourinho you see in a Spanish shirt, which is such a shame. Who else was in midfield today? I can't remember. Oh yeah, Norgard. Norgard played alright. He played alright. I feel like he's a bit rusty. He's going to be rusty. He hasn't played all season, so I think he's a bit rusty. Eze, I think, played well. Eze, I'd say actually man of the match. He got man of the match. I say he was man of the match as well. Always looking to go forward and create. Quick on the ball. Doesn't really slack and just get the ball and do square balls or side passing. So yeah, man. And got his first goal tonight. Who else? Mourinho was playing up top. Didn't really see much of him up top, I'm not going to lie. He was always out and he was moving like a Havertz. He was always getting the ball out wide or coming deep and not in a position to really penetrate or make a difference in the game when you're playing as a 9. So didn't really do too much. Saka held the ball up well. Didn't beat his man once. Didn't shoot once. Didn't create any clear-cut chances. It was all right. It wasn't a very Saka-esque game, if I'm honest with you, but he's coming back from injury. He's not fully fit. Good to see him out there for 60 minutes and he nearly got injured. I don't know the name of the player now. I don't know if it was Hall. Foot came over onto the ankle, but luckily no injury. And then Martinelli. Do you know what? I don't want to say it, but I feel like Martinelli is a super sub. I think he's a super sub. He started tonight and I just saw things that I thought I'd never see again. And he's still doing this thing where he tries not to touch the ball for ages. And I don't get it. I don't understand it, man. So yeah, Martinelli's shocking. Substitutes wise, Gyökeres came on. He done all right. Didn't really do too much, to be fair. Didn't really get a shot off. Got blocked a few times. Obviously, Trossard got the goal, so you can't really fault that. Dalman's obviously young, one of the youngest players to play in the Carabao Cup, so good to get minutes. That was it. Rice came on, looked solid, it looked a bit fresher actually, which is good to see. So yeah, Carabao Cup fourth round at home against Brighton, and then yeah, the big one Sunday. And I say it's not a big one. It's not really a big game. It's Newcastle, but the problem with Newcastle is they give you absolute havoc when they play at home, and I feel like they're a bit of a bogey team for us in a minute. I don't think we've won at St James for a good. Is it 5? It must be a couple seasons, like 2, 3, like at least 6, 5 or 6 games, a couple seasons, and they beat us in the Carabao Cup last year, so we do kind of owe them. They beat us in the league. I remember, was it Gordon and the header from Isak? I'll never forget that goal because when they scored that goal, that's when I said, see, that's why we need a number 9. But to be fair, our wingers don't cross the ball like that. And I haven't seen Gordon really whip a ball like that since. But anyway, may I digress. Newcastle Sunday. I'm not going to be in England. I'm going to be in Spain watching the game. Hopefully find somewhere to watch the game that's not full of Northerners. If it is, so be it. We'll do this thing. But yeah, man, that's my match review, match reaction. I said I'll do one for every game. Even Carabao Cup, FA Cup, Champions League, Premier League, you name it, I'm there. We're on this thing, man. So yeah, thanks for watching. If you can, support the boy, support the thing. Make sure you like, make sure you share, make sure you drop a comment. And I will see you guys on Sunday for the big one. Actually, I might do a match preview. The game's on Sunday, innit? So I might do a match preview on Friday for you guys. Just my predictions, my 11, who I want to see playing. I feel like before I go, I feel like I was chatting to a few Arsenal fans today, and I feel like this is the first time in about 4 years, or since Arteta's taken over, that all Arsenal fans want to see the same starting 11. Whereas like in previous years, no one was really on the same page of who should start. Whereas this season, I feel like we're all on the same page of like who we want to start. We want to see Calafiori starting. We want to see Timber starting. Saliba and Gabriel. We want to see Eze, Zubamendi, Rice. We want to see Madueke on the left. I want to see Saka on the right. We want to see Gyökeres, but then we also want to see Dalman feature. We want to see Ødegaard feature when he's fit. We want to see Martinelli come on and do his thing. We want to see we're all on the same page, and it feels like a good thing. Obviously, people hate on our fan base and say we're the worst fans, and I feel like when you're going through a transition, it gets hostile between fans. And at the minute, you can see that with United fans. They're going through the same transition. Well, we didn't go through a transition as bad as they are, but they're going through the same transition where the manager does not know who to play. He doesn't know what formation to play. Nothing is clicking. And that's how we were. Whereas now we're looking at my team and I'm thinking, right, the squad's good. The first team, I know what I want to see and I know they're going to click. We're not unbeaten, but you know, we've dropped a few points, but we're still there. The issue is if we don't beat Newcastle, I hate to say this, in the 6th, I know I'll talk about this in more depth in another video, but to be in the 6th game of the season and already worrying about dropping points is in what month is it? It's September. We're not even in October. Halloween's not even here yet. Normally we wait until December to kind of decipher and say, right, let's break this down. Who's going to be there at the end based on where they are now in December. But we're in September the 24th. And we're already saying we can't afford to drop points. Because Liverpool, yes, they're going to drop points. But what happened last year? When they did drop points, we never capitalised on it. So we had that issue all season where Liverpool were dropping points, weren't capitalising. And I feel like, well, at the same time, if you were capitalising, maybe Liverpool wouldn't have dropped the points. Catch 22. Because you know what I'm saying? If someone's running after you, run a bit faster. If no one's there, you're going to just chill. But yeah, boom. I'm digressing, I'm waffling, but this is Arsenal, man. I feel like I'm just talking as a fan, as a supporter, and as someone who feels like I want to see, I want to know what our first team is. I really want to know. I remember when, like Robert Pires, Freddie Ljungberg, Vieira, Petit, and Henry and Bergkamp and so on, so on, so on. And before that with Ian Wright, Kevin Campbell, before Wright, sorry, Kevin Campbell, Rocastle, Paul Davis, and Michael Thomas, and Limpar, and Groves to get it. And then after that, it was Parler and Adams and Bold or Keown and Dixon. And you knew who your team was. You knew who was playing week in, week out. Whereas now, even the defence, I feel like the defence now, I just about think, yeah, Calafiori, Timber, Gabriel, Saliba, that's the back four. But midfield, no one knows who's going to play midfield. There's no Arsenal fan out there that is 100% certain what the team's going to be for each game. It's just that, and I, not that I feel like we should, but I just want to know who our first team is. I want to know that if we've got our best team out, we're going to get 2 or 3 goals each game. We're going to fight and we're going to win. So if we've got Zubamendi, Rice, and Eze, or we've got Zubamendi, Rice, and Odegaard in the midfield, and then up top we've got Saka and Eze and Gyökeres. And then after 65 minutes, we're dropping them Saka off and Eze off, and we're bringing on Madueke, and we're bringing on Martinelli. And then we're taking off Rice and putting in Marino, or we're taking off Rice and putting in Ranieri. Or, do you get what I'm trying to say? We're just making these changes to just freshen the game up. I feel like that's where I think we should be at, but I've not really seen that. And that's my only gripe with Arteta is I want to see fresh players coming in after 60, 70 minutes. Just make sure the game doesn't stay stale, man. And the players are getting enough running time. So if we're not getting injuries, and if someone does get injuries, the players are already in the system. They're like, yeah, I rotate every week. So boom, here I am. But yeah, Arsenal 2, Port Vale 0. What time is it? It's 11 p.m. I'll upload this, and then I'm off to Benidorm in the morning. I'm going to upload some content from there anyway, so you're going to see me in the hotel. I might go down and show you the bar I'll be watching the football at, and show you some of Benidorm. If you check out my Instagram page, Long Legz AFC, and the same with TikTok, you'll definitely see some posts, some food reviews that I do, and some of the football stuff and just general travel. So yeah, man, thanks for watching, guys. Like, share, subscribe, support the boy. Peace.